Drivers,
Welcome,
to your cars.
ladies and gentlemen, to the Budweiser Shootout from Daytona. It is now time for the Budweiser Shootout. Some of the best drivers in the Pepsi Racing Series about to go at it. Dylan Petit on the pole here today. John Dillon to his outside. James McLeod in row 2 along with Trey Campbell. And Sean Henley on the other row along with Charles Jackson. You have Cody Lamas and Chris Dollerton, the winner of the Budweiser Shootout, or the Rookie Challenge. You have Aaron Williams in the 48 and Tim Figgle in the 22. Dax Calabunde in the 39. Marshall Rich in the 24. Racer DSM in the 11. Mohamed Elias in the 43. Ryan Daniels in the 6. And then back there is Samuel Mills in the 91. That's your field for the Budweiser Shootout here today at Daytona. Now, before we begin, I'd like to happily announce that I have gotten rid of the troll. You guys know the troll, Angel, H-E-H-E-E, or he, whatever the fuck his name was. He changed his account name to Angel Hernandez Sucks. Which, first of all, he spelled Hernandez wrong. Second of all, Hernandez is not my real last name, so I don't really give a damn. I use Angel Hernandez as my kind of screen name, I guess you can call it, or name for the signups, but that's not my actual last name. Angel is my real name, but Hernandez is not my real last name. And yeah, I didn't hack him. He gave me his password. So what happened was, I'm probably gonna make a separate video to explain this a lot better. But now that I got a few moments here, I'm explaining to you guys. What happened was, I was thinking of how to get rid of him and just get him off my chest, get him off my back, I guess, what you want to call it, get the monkey off my back. So what I did was, I made a separate account from my Hendrick Fan 54 account called Hendrick Fan Sucks 54 or something like that, and I PM'd him. Me and two other YouTubers did that. We teamed up to try to see who can get the password first and who can actually get it. I was able to get it before those guys, but they also helped out a lot. I'm not gonna say their names because I don't want to throw them out there like that. But yeah, I made an account. I PM'd him. I'm telling him, oh, you know, I hate Angel too, but it's really me behind that account. So it was kind of awkward. You know, I hate him too, can I join? And I told him, like, let's merge accounts. And he said, yeah, sure. And then he gave me his password and everything. And I was smart. Before I, you know, if somebody gives you your password like that, you just go straight in and close down their account. I was pretty smart about it. Before that, I asked him, oh, who are you? That way I know not to subscribe to you to tip off Hendrick Fan 54, which is me. And he told me he was Simo, S-I-M-E-O 97. And the other person was Connor Breton, the C. Breton. I got Connor Breton to admit it. I PM'd him. He said it was SimEO97, but he didn't participate in the account too much. I'm not sure if I'm gonna ban him from the series or not. That's yet to be determined. But I discovered who he was. I never knew about this guy. Apparently he hates me or something like that. Yeah, it was him. He made that account, and then once I found out who it was, I screen capped all the PMs so I can have it as evidence, and then I proceeded to get into his account, close it down, close down his Google Plus account, close down his email account, and now he's gone. And I PM'd the guy SIMEO 97, Simo 97, whatever the fuck his name is. And I told him, it's game over, buddy. I completely shut you down and exposed you. So that got rid of him. He hasn't PM'd me back. That was over about a week ago. So that's what happened with the troll. If any of you guys are wondering, I shut him down, and through my PMs with him on the fake account I created, he told me he was planning on hacking me, and also planning on and he had made a website against me, a whole entire website dedicated to hating me. Whew, I feel popular. So now back to the main topic of this video, the Pepsi Racing Series Budweiser Shootout from Daytona. Obviously about to get ready. Engines are about to be fired right about now in a few seconds. Any second now. Come on.
Drivers,
Start your engines.
There's the command to start the engines. Drivers will start their engines. They're going to roll off the back straightaway here, head through turns 3 and 4, and take the green flag for 15 laps around Daytona. Remember, the Budweiser Shootout does have a mandatory pit stop rule. You can take 2, 4, fuel only, whatever you want, but you need to come to pit road at least once. But keep in mind, you might want to, think about what lap you're going to come in, because these cars do have a smaller gas tank. They have a smaller gas tank, meaning if you come in a few laps before everyone else, you might not have enough fuel to go the full distance, and you might be forced to make 2 stops. So you want to calculate it right. So it's the whole team has a role in today. The driver, he's got to make sure he stays his car clean, keeps his car clean. Crew chief's got to work out the strategy, and the pit crew's got to give you a great stop. Here we go. Green flag is out. We are underway at Daytona. Down the back we go. Petit in the lead, looking like McLeod's going to take the lead already in turn 2 here. Dylan Petit in number 5, straight to the lead. Or James McLeod, excuse me. Dylan Petit just lost the lead. Number 5 straight to the lead as we got guys scrambling back there for position. 3 wide for about 2nd place. Charles Jackson, Dylan Petit, and Chris Alderton, the rookie challenge winner. And here comes the rookie Chris to the inside for the lead. Chris wants to lead the first lap of the Budweiser Shootout. Looks like he might be able to do just that. Oh, it's going to be close. Wow, I think Chris is just able to edge out Tim Figgle at the line. So barely. Tim Figgle gets beat there at the line. Looks like he's about to go down the middle. 3 wide here, losing spots. New leader. It's the Farmville car of Marshall Rich. They go down the back. 3 wide. Oh, maybe a little contact. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was almost disastrous there. The 24 just cut across the 11's nose and about caused a huge crash here down the back straightaway. That's the 11 of Racer DSM. They're 3 wide at the line now. I believe Ryan Daniels just barely beat everyone to the line. So things are really picking up here. We are only 3 laps into this race. Dax now to the lead, a former Daytona 500 champion. And 39 to the lead. Holy cow, that got real interesting down the back that last time by. Here comes the 43 of Mom and Elias. We're going to go with it and to the lead in the 43. It's a familiar sight here at Daytona, the 43 leading. Richard Petty obviously led a lot of laps here, and Mama just led a lap. Here comes Samuel Mills in that 91, gonna maybe fall down the middle, it looks like. 48 of Aaron Williams to the lead. The 81 of Cody Lamas making an appearance for the first time today. John Dillon in the 4 on the inside. He started 2nd but quickly dropped back. Now he's back up to the front. He's looking to take the lead. He turns 4. John Dillon back to the lead. Oh, back to pit road. Here we go. John Dillon's going to be the first car to come to pit road. He was about to lead a lap, but looks like that's not going to happen. He's coming to pit road. Going to become the first driver to make a pit stop here. Remember what I told you about strategy. You got to be careful what lap you come in and what lap your competitors come in. See what type of pit stop John Dillon puts on here. Like it's going to be fuel only maybe. Yep, fuel only for John Dillon. Aaron Williams and Cody Lamas battling. Now John Dillon just needs to avoid going a lap down here, which looks like he might be able to do. Well, we got a bunch of them coming in now. Everybody but 2 cars come in. Racer DSM and Dax Calabande stayed out. John Dillon's now just getting back up to speed. And everybody else basically came in that time. On board of Aaron Williams. There's our pit lane camera. I see a few guys doing 2. I see a few guys doing fuel only. Dylan Petit, the pole sitter. Let's see what he does. He's taking 2, it looks like. We got 1 car off through the grass. I mean, way off through the grass. That is Samuel Mills. And Aaron Williams comes out first. Well, actually, Samuel Mills comes out first, but I'm not sure what he did was legal. It's Racer DSM and Dax now come in. He just completely cut through the grass. Let's see why he did that. Apparently, maybe some contact exiting pit road, but he just completely came through the grass. Okay, he's on his stall here. He has the last pit stall on pit road. He just takes off. And I mean, just takes off through the grass. That is not legal. You cannot do that, Samuel. I mean, I don't know if the officials are going to let this slide or not, but he's going to have a pretty big lead on John Dillon because of that little trick, I guess. You can call that a trick. Fast forward just a bit here. And there is Dax and Racer DSM coming back out on the racetrack. They just completed their stop. And this is the battle for the lead, I believe. Yep, this is the battle for the lead. Samuel Mills and John Dillon, the two Dodgers, have a huge lead on Aaron Williams and Cody Lamas here. That's the lead right there, a huge lead. And looks like John Dillon's going to lead this time by. With Aaron Williams. Now that's smart. Aaron Williams and Cody Lamas, they're trying to hook up the two-car tango. They're trying to catch up to these two up front. We'll see if that works. It's only a matter of time before we see if it works. A lot of pack separation, as you can see. And this is the big pack, I guess you can call it. They're about a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-car pack here. And battle for the lead. Samuel Mills takes it away from John Dillon here. Remember, John Dillon up there. I was about to say, John Dillon pitted before anybody else. He might have to make a second stop, and there it is right there. He is coming in. Question is, will everyone else have to make a second stop? Samuel Mills now, his lead should decrease pretty quickly because he does not have a drafting partner out there anymore. That should allow Cody Lamas to really gain on him. And that's exactly what's happening, I think. There's Cody, and this is the pack way back there. John Dillon is out now. See if he loses a lap, maybe. Samuel, see if he comes in this time. Nope, no slowing down Samuel. We got a few others, though, coming in. We got one other, actually. Cody Lamas down pit road. And they never penalized Samuel Mills for what he did. So he is still going to be out there in the lead. Actually, John Dillon's going to be a new leader, I believe. If he can stay on the lead lap here. And if it all cycles through, John Dillon might be your leader. But first of all, Samuel's got a pit, and so do these guys behind him. These guys have really closed the gap on him. And a few laps here. Cody Lamas is away from his pit stall. Here comes Samuel, and here comes basically everybody else behind him. They're all coming to pit here on lap 10 of 15. Remember, Samuel Mills kind of cheated the system last time. Basically, everybody's coming in now. Oh yeah, everybody's coming in. Except for, once again, Racer DSM and Dax stay out. They're working a completely different strategy from everyone else. Remember, Samuel Mills, he cheated the system last time. Will he do that again? Yes, he does. He's off through the grass again. Oh, but he's back on pit road. I think they told him not to do it. But he did initially go out through the grass, and he's going to come out first by a pretty big margin over Charles Jackson here. And here we go, where everybody's off now. We're off to the races. That should have been the last stop. Racer DSM and Dax are now coming into their pit stop to complete their pit stop here. There they are, the two cars, the 39 and the 11. They've been on a completely different strategy than everybody else the whole race. This is the battle for the lead right now. Samuel Mills and John Dillon, and it looks like Samuel's going to hang on to it. And right here, Cody Lamas, he came into pit road on a completely different lap as well. Charles Jackson, Dylan Petit, Aaron Williams, Mama Elias, Ryan Daniel, Chris, Bray, Sean, Marshall, Tim, McLeod, and now we cycle back around. Here comes Dax and Racer. They are not going to be able to get the lead here. They're going to actually fall back to about 6th or 7th. So their strategy did not work. Samuel Mills, though, his strategy has been working. John Dillon's trying to close the gap, though. The two Dodges have basically been 1-2 all race long. Now, these two have been going at it probably for the whole race, it seems like. And John Dillon's going to take the lead here on lap 12. Coming to lap 13, and he's coming back to pit road. John Dillon having to make a 3rd pit stop. Wow, it's interesting. Now that's got to really put a question in your head. Does everybody else have to make a 3rd pit stop? Samuel has a pretty decent margin over 2nd place here. Although it's starting to disappear. And starting to disappear pretty quickly. There it is already. So John is away from his stall now, but got a question. Do these guys have enough fuel to make it the final few laps here? Or are we going to see them come in? Cody's coming in. Llama's on his way in. Anybody else here coming in? No. So John Dillon and Cody Llamas right now, they're looking like they are going to be the big losers out of this one. We're on lap 14 of 15, coming to the white flag here. Samuel Mills, Dylan Petit, and Charles Jackson are going at it for the lead. They're 3 wide down the back straightaway for the lead. The top 3, 1, 2, 3, right there on your screen. 3 wide through turn 3. Back down to 2 wide. Charles to the lead. Do any of them come in this time to make a stop? Nope, they're all staying out. John Dillon back out there now. So is Cody. Do any of these guys come in? Nope, none of them came in. So John Dillon and Cody right now, it's not looking good for them. We're on the white flag lap. Dylan Petit's in the lead. White flag here at Daytona. Will they have to come in this time? Will they have enough fuel to basically coast around the line? They can coast on pit road. Basically, whoever reaches the line first. Samuel to the inside here in the 91. Mills to the inside for the lead. White flag, this time in the air, or actually it's already in the air. This is for the win right here. Samuel Mills, Charles Jackson, Samuel Mills wins the Budweiser Shootout. I told you it's going to be a strategy game, and John Dillon's crew chief and Cody Llama's crew chief, they're looking like idiots right now. They did not have enough fuel. They had to make the 3rd pit stop while everybody else made it on 2. Samuel Mills ends up the winner here today for the Budweiser Shootout. Charles Jackson, Dylan Petit. Let's take a look at the rest of the finishing order. Charles Jackson, Dylan Petit, Dollarton, Ryan Daniels, Eric Williams, Sean Henley, Mama Live, Straight Campbell, Dax, Racer, Tim Marshall over James McLeod, who was really had no chance at winning. He after that first pit stop, he really fell back. His crew is going to have to go back to the drawing board and see what they can do to make their pit stops faster. Cody Llamas and John Dillon, of course, they were up front running for the win. John Dillon led a lot of laps, and Cody was in the top 5 for most of the race, but their crew chiefs, they messed up on that call, and it's going to cost them a good finish here and possibly even the win. Let's go celebrate now with the winner. Samuel Mills has won the Budweiser Shootout here at Daytona. Here he is, Samuel Mills, the winner of the Budweiser Shootout here at Daytona. About to celebrate his big win. He dives it down into that corner, or into that straightaway here, and hits the wall. Big win for Samuel here today, and his whole team. They're going to tear it up here in the grass and in the asphalt. 91 Gods, Ray Abraham Motorsports. Remember, they had a very successful season. I believe that was season 5, I believe. Ashley Shears winning the championship that season in 19 Dodge. Samuel has been driving for this team for about the last 2 or 3 seasons, if I remember correctly. He's had some pretty good success with him as well. So Samuel Mills and the 91 team, they've had some experience together here as he's really tearing it down as he goes down the front straightaway and spins it off down there in the entrance to pit road. That was one hell of a burnout there. And he's still going, look at that. Spins it out. I believe he's got a flat rear tire. That's why the car's a little bit... You're going to see him spin it out a few times. There he goes again, spinning it out. Because he has both of his rear tires are flat. That's why you see the car's nose is up in the air like that, and he spins it into the wall there. And with those rear tires flat, it's real hard to control the car. It spins on you real easily, so he's going to have to be real careful bringing it to pit road, or bringing it to victory lane, without crashing it. Seems to be doing just that here. Oh, and around he goes, and into the fence. And wow. So he didn't get damaged though, so that's a good thing. Still going, Samuel Mills on his way to victory lane. There he is. That's victory lane right there. Makes the turn. There's a little burnout before heading into victory lane. And now through the gates of Gatorade victory lane here at Daytona. A Budweiser Shootout belongs to Samuel Mills here today. Congratulations to him. And join us as we end Speed Weeks with the Daytona 500.